And we just really remember the people that have been a part of this camp that we lost just this past year. Players, Marion Barber, Conley, Neely, Perkins, Reeves, Rayfield Wright. Those are familiar names. A lot of you even have a little more familiarity with them than others.
In going over those who are no longer with us that have direct ties to the Dallas Cowboys franchise, Jerry Jones is coming under fire for this flub.
Then, of course, we lost Lace. And Stephen and I went over to Jonesboro and were a part of a lot of our staff, certainly our scouts. Jonesboro, Arkansas, when they gave a big memorial to Lace. And Lace held court out here. And I've always, I'm going to get me somebody about a midget to stand up there with me and dress him up like Lace and think Lace is still out here helping us. Look at the
using what many are calling an offensive term, those who align politically with modern-day conservatism are rushing to Jones's defense. Others are calling him out. Comedian and actor Brad Williams, whose special is available on Netflix, spoke out against Jones. Quote tweeting TMZ's story, Williams wrote, "I would only be offended if he called me a Cowboy fan." Then Williams added, more for good measure, "When someone offends you, it's important to have empathy and find common ground. Jerry and I have a lot in common. For instance, we both haven't won a Super Bowl in over 25 years. Alrighty, so if I may, in the words of the owner, how about them Cowboys? As the Dallas Morning News put it, Jones began the hour-long media session with unscripted remarks that included acknowledging the several people affiliated with the team who died in the past year. Those include former Cowboys executive Larry Lacewell, a Cowboys college and pro scout from 91 to 04. Lacewell, comfortably shorter than 6 feet tall, passed in May. He was 85. Jones was among the members of the Cowboys organization to attend a service for Lacewell in Arkansas. Lace held court out here in Oxnard. I'm going to get me somebody, a M word, to stand up there with me and dress him up like Lace and think Lace is still out here helping at practice with us." Now, before I see a ton of folks in the comments go, "Political correctness! Why are you doing this to me?" Just hold on just give me 1 second. Fox News. Yes, Fox News. The network that empowered sexual harassers, the network that empowers Donald Trump, the network that remains so non-politically correct and empowers white supremacy, empowers Bill O'Reilly, gives Tucker Carlson the loudest microphone, gives Laura Ingraham the loudest microphone. You know what they did? They did not print the word. Conservatives, safe space, online, chose, and I repeat, to not print it. Does this not tell us something? I believe it could. Why did TMZ bleep out Jones using this word? If you go to their site, you will not hear it. Does this tell us something? Maybe it does. Clarence Hill Jr., a longtime writer in the Dallas media scene, covering the Cowboys, tweeted Jerry Jones with his first oral misstep. And remembering late Larry Lacewell, he said he was going to dress up you see the word, to be next to him. Now, before y'all continue, you probably have already. Let's be honest. But before you continue rolling your eyes and being like, this is BS, I like using it. First off, why? Why would you like using this word? But secondly, let's propel the voices that matter the most, shall we? Via the Little People of America, they wrote this statement. "The M word is a term that has widely been known to be derogatory for years and should be common knowledge to anyone in the public arena, such as Jerry Jones. Ignorance at this point is simply not an excuse. Any use of this disparaging slur, along with suggestions or insinuations that our stature exists for amusement, is deplorable and inexcusable. The millions of individuals with dwarfism around the globe already face unfair disadvantages in their daily life due to their disability, including discrimination, harassment, and assault. Little People of America, the world's oldest and largest support organization for individuals with dwarfism, is continually disappointed when those in positions of power who have a wide influence within the general population continue to perpetuate harmful stereotypes. Those who use the term or any terminology that further stigmatizes people born with dwarfism are asked to educate themselves to eradicate this word. Little People of America is asking Jerry Jones to issue an apology and vow to use appropriate terminology rooted in respect and dignity going forward. The LPA is a national nonprofit organization that provides support and information to people of short stature and their families. Short stature is generally caused by one of more than 300 medical conditions known as dwarfism. LPA welcomes all forms of dwarfism.